Right, hello everyone, and welcome to another stream. We're back, and first things first, we start with Canard. As always, I mean, it's kind of hard to start the game without going for Canard. I need to quickly turn the music back on. There we are. How do you actually skip the tutorial again? I remember there's a way to skip the tutorial. I just can't remember what it is. It's like... I know there is a way. There we are. Just spam space enough and that'll do it. Yes, so. The premise of the mod is very simple. We cannot directly deal damage to enemy, enemy people, which you can tell by the fact that everyone on the field has 500 protection of both types. It should be fairly self-evident why we can't deal damage, because there is no way in hell we are able to do more than 500 damage in a hit. To demonstrate, I'm just going to use this against, let's say you. I skipped the tutorial, stop this. So, as you can see, we are incapable of directly dealing damage. So, we can deal stagger damage through deflects, because deflects aren't, yeah. But for everything else, we are out of luck. entirely out of luck. Why didn't you just present this one first? What do you mean by that? What is happening? Well, they all have 500 stagger resist, which means there's no way in hell we can ever directly deal damage to them. That's what's directly happening. So I just want to demonstrate we can deal it with deflects, because deflects aren't direct damage. Let's go for this one here because I would like to carry over that, just to show that even once we stagger them, we still can't do damage. So just to show off, what if you just deal 500 plus damage? I don't think there's a way to do that. This is more interesting than the ones you presented beforehand. The reason is I hadn't thought of it then. So just to demonstrate, even with stagger we can do nothing. So the simple answer to how do we actually do this? We don't. This is where I would like to bring out this document. I have created a list of every reception in the game, as it rather helpfully says here, a list of every reception in the game. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be trying to figure out what receptions are actually possible to do this with. So, rats is not possible. So I'm just going to mark that in italics. Or, no, italics is a bit hard to see. Let's just go for... What is this? Did that just undo the... Hold on. Messed up. Undid the entirety of the formatting on the thing. This is not a Google Doc, actually. This is a Notepad document. Or, technically, it's a MD, so I can actually use it. So, rats, the way that I'm going to mark this as, like, an uncompletable is, let's just... I mean, we can strike through all the ones we can't do. So, rats is impossible. There is no way to do rats. However, we're going to hope we can find ways to do it later. So, I skipped the tutorial. Back off. Hold on, why did I get... Yeah. Now, one question I have is, actually, I don't have my mass book burning mod. I don't think there is a mass book burning mod. I'm not sure. I can burn more than 20 at a time, but, oh wait, I can remember now. If I hold down that on that goes quicker. So, the question is, does this inflict bleed? Yes. Now, here's the thing, chat. Bleed does not get blocked by protection. Bleed is not a direct damage type. Therefore, the only way we have to deal damage is by inflicting bleed onto people. This is what we are going to have to use until we get Abno pages that will allow us to actually start dealing more damage. I wish that was a joke. It's not. That is it. That is the most we have. All of these pages are identical, so let's just throw that on. Yeah, we are, this is the first challenge you will, like, first playthrough probably, you will ever see where status effects are important. So let's just throw on some gut harvesting. Is there any light restore at this stage of the game? No. No, there is not. I mean, Dirty Blow is useful then, and then we need, like, Bite Off and a light defense, because, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. This should, in theory, be the first fight we can actually win. The problem is just the fact that, yeah, it might take a while. So we do this here, and now I believe Bleed goes through, but we will see next time. Yes, see? Bleed damage still applies. Bleed, burn, every status applies. Statuses are not blocked in the same way. Which means it's going to be a very, very long challenge. Yeah, they all apply true damage, which means they can go through stuff like this. We need to keep our stagger up is the issue here. Oh. Okay. We might get staggered here. This is a problem. 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Can I Dirty Blow? No. Okay, let's go for you there. Ow. Okay, this is a restart. First time you've probably ever seen anyone restart on this. What is this fight? This is Yun 1, yeah. This is probably the first time you've ever seen anyone reset on Yun 1. Okay. We need to approach this strategically. Because that's a 1 to 4 defensive. I have never thought about applying strategy to this. There we are. we can inflict some bleed early, so that'll be good for us. Maxman? No, Maxman's not on. Maxman's not on. I'm not using it, I should say. 3 to 6, 3 to 5, 1 to 4. That's a good thing to get more. We need to just target one of them down. Oh, wow, they got really lucky there. I hope Philip will be just as horrible. They probably will be. Let's do that, and then hope we get to stagger here. Wow, they got really lucky. Dirty Blow works here? I hope. Dirty Blow at least applies enough stagger. Well, not stagger, bleed. Okay, we are just min-rolling all of our defensive pages. This is unfortunate. Wow, we cannot hit a clash to save our life. Ah, okay. That's a restart. Okay. We go again. Yan is going to be a pain. Yun 1 is being a pain. I think you might be thinking a little bit too far afield at the moment. Okay, what I think we actually need is, we're gonna need some more defensive pages, because if you think about it, defense pages are actually our stagger restore, if that makes sense. Because the way, not stagger restore, light restore. Because if you think about it, if we stagger an enemy, that gets us light. So the best light restore we have is staggering the enemy. Which is stupid. But you know, you make do with what you can get. You make do with what you can get. So, here is where we go for a gut harvesting. Wow, okay. That's a restart. Ujad upscale, yeah. Blockma is going to become incredibly useful in this challenge. Staggering, yep. Staggering and killing an enemy restores light. That is how staggering and killing an enemy works. Let's go for a... I mean, let's hope we don't min-roll again. There we are. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay. Hello, Inquisitor, welcome. Front row seats to watching Cessus roll a larger rock than last time up the hill known as the library. So true. I reckon we go for a light defense there. Because if we do a light... Oh, we rolled lower. Because a light defense should work.
Added $2.65.
This applies to Abnos? Yep. Every enemy. Every enemy gets these. I will quickly check games after 1 minute. Ah, I wish we'd rolled that better. We need to start using our defenses better so we can stagger people. I reckon this turn we try and stagger them. Because it's a... This should stagger, right? And then they hit me for a little bit of damage. Here, stagger? Yeah, look at that. And then that'll get us some light back. And now that light can then be used to attack them. And the way we're going to use that is by doing a charge and cover here. Why did they only take 1 stagger damage from that? Uh-oh. This is a slight problem. I think I'm going to pass this turn and hope I don't get staggered. Okay. Rats got skipped. Yeah, there's no way to do rats. Out of curiosity, are there better key... Like, what are the damage resistances on these key pages? I think it might be better to use Pete's. It might be better to use Pete's key page, just because then that will mean resistances are better. This is probably the earliest in the game anyone has ever had to think about resistances, but here we are. Can we have this? Okay, sure. I'm assuming that's in place of your usual Lucio. Okay, hold on, let's... There we are. There you can sit down in the bottom of the screen. There. Cool. Okay, back we go. Just status damage reduction is going to be a pain for this? Yeah. Yeah. Leave Sisyphus alike for attempting such a time-sucking challenge. Yeah, it'll take a while. It'll take a while for sure. Let's go for gut harvesting on you, because then it'll ricochet over. Ricochet is the wrong word there, but you get the idea. Really? Okay. Okay, that's a restart. Oh god. I may need to install a restart fight mod. Planning on Hawkma strats? You might be going a little bit early on that one. You're jumping the gun a tad. We're not quite at that level. Currently I'm attempting to beat Yun Office 1. Yun Office 1 is a fight that nobody in the history of ever has struggled on. And here we are. Okay, this seems decent. Because then evade to get the bleed damage off. And then deflect. Okay. This is so stupid. Let it DM do the restart fight mod? Ah, okay. I can use that. That'd be useful. Okay, hold on. We got 2 more bleed. We got 2 more bleed. Yeah. Oh, no, it's only 1. I think I go for a dirty blow on you, then. Yeah, dirty blow on you. Get some more bleed off. Lovely. Maybe I should have used it on them, actually, to get more bleed damage so we can actually kill. The problem is my roll ranges. I can't guarantee anything. There is nothing I can guarantee. I just need to skip the turn and hope I don't get staggered. I'm fatal to slash. Is there anybody who isn't slash fatal? Is there anyone who isn't slash fatal? This is a question. You're slash normal, but you're pierce weak. And blunt fatal. What are the combat pages we're going up against? No, basically just... Okay, I don't think bite off is worth it, is the issue. Maybe we replace a bite off with a light defense. Yeah. Okay. And then rather than that, it might be this. Just so we can get more bleed on the enemy. Okay. Gut harvesting. Definitely. Because gut harvesting is great because it means that's 2 bleed. The problem is they don't have enough dice to really get affected by bleed. Okay, this is perfect. Because I can hit it with another gut harvesting here. Which is great. Because this means that they're going to take the full 2 damage here, and then hopefully they take the full 2 damage again. Only 1. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, because I can do... Stagger hit for bleed, evade. Stagger hit for bleed, evade gets procced. Evade, block, take some damage. That is probably the best play here. Okay, never mind. Evade dice didn't want to help me out, so okay. Let's try that. Oh no. And we didn't. I can't roll a good dice to save my life. This is absurd. Why am I... Okay, there's my stagger back. That's good. That's good. Things are going well. No, they're not. Please don't stagger me. Okay. 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 This is another light defense angle. I really wish that had succeeded. Okay. Ooh, okay. Is this this? Yes. That is... Rat, yes! Oh, wait. No. No, that doesn't help me, other than getting me more light. And now I die. No, I can't do physical damage. It's just not possible. I mean, like, if I somehow deal over 500 damage in a single hit, then yeah. Okay, That's a restart. Okay. This is going well. This is going well. Is this theoretically possible? I think it's theoretically possible. Have you seen a therapist recently? I am perfectly mentally stable, thank you. This challenge is in no way indicative of my mental health. Okay. Deborah can achieve over 500 damage? Interesting. Okay, that was problematic for us, but oh well. I think this is the better play. No, light defense. Ow. Okay. Let me get some deflect damage on them, lovely. Okay, now... Because I get to go first, I go here, deflect. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, never mind then. I didn't want to deflect after all. Let's do this here. Okay. Didn't think about his current challenge. What do you mean by that? This is a great idea. And I'm staggered. Okay, I think we need more low costs, because we can only really consistently play 1 costs. Which is an issue, because Bite Off is the only one that actually deals damage then. We're not playing Dirty Blows. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. We are unironically struggling on Yun 1. Okay. Let's go that against you. Or no, that against you to minimize damage. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Can we skip this fight now? No, we cannot skip this fight now. That would be cheating. Okay, let's evade here. Okay, lovely. And now this goes over here. That's some stagger damage. Lovely. I reckon here we go for a Rat's Guide to Survival, maybe? Against you? Yeah. Rat's Guide to Survival, because that gets us a bit of bleed. And then the evade goes off there. Lovely. Okay. And now we do a light defense against you? No, do we go for a... Do we go for a gut harvesting here? Gut harvesting staggers there. What I reckon we do is a gut harvesting here. Because then that will mean the defensive goes against them. And then that's not wasted SR. Okay, and now we go for a light defense against... against you. Okay, there we are, because then it'll carry over to you. Okay, that's a shame. This is fine. Chat, it was all about just... I had to realize the problem with my deck was the fact that we were attempting to rely on 2 expensive pages. This is going to be a long fight, not a quick fight. Therefore, we have to build around the fact that we won't have much life. That is what we have to build around here. I was not building around that, which was why my deck was performing subpar. This is an annoying one because Pierce Blunt is fine. I could take a Pierce Blunt hit. Pierce Blunt, save it for gut harvesting? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Like, it's annoying, but that's fine. It's all about playing smarter here, chat. We've just got to play smarter. Because a light defense here is the strat, I reckon. Because a light defense here then allows us to get our SR back. See? And now this goes over here. I wish that had succeeded, because more stagger damage is good. Could go for a gut harvesting against them, but then I'm left with only one. I have a light defense on me. I reckon this is a good idea. It's a shame, but that's fine. Please have your, please have your 2... Yeah, there we are. Because now I can evade. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, but the question is, they don't go first. Because if they went... Oh, they didn't have any bleed anyway. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can see the vision now. The problem is our deck is still too expensive. What we need is another 1 cost. Backstreet Dash is a lot of gambling, but Backstreet Dash is quite good for getting us just a little bit more chip damage. Hello, Chaos Makers? I would read that as Chaos Makers, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to read it like that. Okay. So this is a good free one to start with, because we get the light back anyway from the emotion up. That is annoying, but... Hello, how's the challenge going? We're struggling on Yun 1. So... you can infer how the challenge is going. Okay, that's good. That's more bleed. More bleed is more bleed. I reckon we go for... light defense? I reckon that's a light defense. We just have to play it slower. We just have to play it really slowly, chat. That's how we survive. Like, this is... If you think about the efficiency of things, this is more efficient bleed damage. If you think about it. So I reckon what we do is we do this, because we're trying to kill this one. That is what we're doing here, and then that doesn't ripple over, but okay. You could focus one down. I hate to break it to you, but that is precisely what we're doing right now. there's our SR back. Okay. We can just do this to sustain ourselves. Until we get a good turn for it. Okay. We... Here. I really wish that hadn't happened like that. Okay. Wow, that was just the worst possible scenario. And now we need to do this. Okay. Okay. And now we don't get any of our stagger back, which means we get staggered and we restart. Okay, that went poorly. Not sure if I ever 100% was on the stream. What, like 3 ads? 3 ads, that's horrific. Or is the Steel's gonna be evil with their 12 rollers and paralyzed? Yeah, potentially. Really just having another librarian will be really helpful. The current encounters not be the hardest here, since Devos would have to be very... We don't have to do... Well, yes, presumably, but... This is... I think this is a restart. Probably, unless we get a really good first turn here. No bleed damage, quite a bit of SR damage. That's debatable. We can tide ourselves over with this. That's annoying, but fine. That's why I'm doing these different challenge runs and making content out of them. I don't have the time or skills to do anything similar, even though I'd love to. Thank you. I do enjoy doing things that people haven't done before. I think it's a cool way to go about things. This is going to get turned into a video, yeah. Hopefully. I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be the next challenge I do, so yeah, I'd hope so. There. Evade, evade, and then defensive goes against you. Ooh, a stagger. Okay, that's really good for us. Because that gives us more light back. That's just really good for us. I'm gonna use that in gut harvesting. Is it gut harvesting? No, gut harvesting wasn't the correct play there. I don't think. Can you speak British again? We've got to save that. Come on. What am I getting attacked by? This is problematic, but I have enough stagger. I can restore some light. What happened with the double enemies challenge thing? I tried to get Zeol to mod it for me, and turns out Ruina does not like it very much. Ruina actually takes quite a few problems with it, throws a bunch of errors, has a general fit, so we had to say no to that challenge. Wow, that was unfortunate. Yeah, just, it was problematic coding-wise. Okay, there's my SR back. A bit of stagger damage on them. This is awkward. I can take that. I can take that. Are we slash fatal, really? Oh, okay. I think it's 1 to 5, 2 to 3. Is this a rat's guide to survival on? No. Light defense on you. Light defense on you. Okay. You've got to be kidding me. They succeed that evade. Okay. This is really hard. This is not easy. It's Yun 1. I've been here for the past half an hour already. Oh god. Oh, I didn't mean to start that. Right, well chat, how's everyone's days going? Because I get the feeling we're gonna be here for a while. Okay. Got harvesting new. Wow, a max roll. That's utterly useless. What about blitzing someone down? Is blitzing someone down the correct way to go about this? Cards to go me from Babel. Oh, why'd you tell them that was the original Ruiner? That's awful. That's so mean. A stagger? Really? Wow, okay, that was quick. Murdered instead of 99 covets? That sounds like hell. Why did you do that to yourself? Day's going fine enough. How's mine? My day is going quite nicely. Like, I mean, really, you're max rolling every single time I don't quite want you to because it means our bleed damage goes through. Okay. Yeah, no, my day's going pretty good. Just not much of anything, to be honest. A lot of nothing. And then I decided to do this. Because I definitely don't have any issues going on in my personal life. Still gonna do the drafts challenge? I probably should at some point, yeah. I did sign up to do it. It'd be rude of me not to. There are light defense on you. For you too. Can you just mod the game to get rid of the Lux, disable the resetting? Yeah, but that's not the spirit of the challenge. What even gave me the idea for this? A while ago, I had the idea of, wouldn't it be funny to do Ruina, but you're not able to directly damage anyone? Whilst we were playing around with Malkuth specifically. And so here we are now. Okay, that's a restart. I think I need to just restart it, keep restarting until we get the good RNG on that. I think this is going to get 100% easier when you get burn. Well, once we get actually, like, multiple people. Once we get a dice advantage, that would be quite helpful. There are a lot of things that would make this easier, actually. Okay, do we... We don't even get an emotion level up from that. Huh. That's fine. Okay. Can we do this? This is not safe. Well, that was going so well. With the luck percentage flat damage buffs? Yes! They might potentially actually be a really good way for us to do things. How you beat Zhao? Buddy, we're struggling on Yan 1. Like, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but this is Yan 1. I've been here for the past half an hour. I would hold your horses. We're still going to be here for a while yet. Okay, this is good. Hold on, we might get good RNG here. Are there any battle symbols? What battle symbols? We've just started the game. I don't know what battle symbols you think exist at this point in the game, but I'm here to tell you they don't. Okay, just get luckier. Luck difference. How on earth? Okay. How are you gonna beat Olivia? Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Let me get there first. Okay. Wow, that was just... Okay, I'm making up for the ties last time. I'm just gonna do this. Actual anguish. Please, stop using your one dice. I hate you so much. Okay. Are there any battle symbols we have access to? Oh. Why do I have access to... Hold on. That's broken. I get the feeling I'm playing with a mod I shouldn't be. Hold on. Get off. Hold on, let me... Let me turn that mod off. And whilst I'm at it, I'm gonna get the restart fight button. That seems useful to get. Okay. Let's try that again. We've been here for more than half an hour. We need to cut our losses eventually. Clearly, you have not been watching the channel for long enough. I don't do that. Oh, it would probably be the all battle symbols button, actually. That would probably be it. Pina with Justicia and Judgment chunking shell would probably be best at getting through it. Yeah, probably. Oh. That's fine. Okay. We go again. F6. Continue. So, what do we... Are these just all... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna quickly just reset it so we don't have access to all of those, because that is quite cursed. And I mean, we already... For anybody who wasn't here, rats is impossible. There is no way to do rats. You need to just... Yeah, skip the tutorial, thank you. We need to just do win. That is what we have to do. This is basically Library of Ruina DOT only? Basically, yes. That is in effect what it is. Books. Okay, we've made so little progress in the last half an hour, we can reset the game, get back to where we were, and nothing has changed. That is worrying, frankly. Anyway. What battle symbols do we have? Do we have any battle symbols? No. Because we didn't actually defeat the rats. We can't actually defeat the rats. Because it is impossible for us to beat the rats. We don't get that.
$2.68
that is cursed.
Fund. Check Discord.
I don't think Peter's the best for this. Now, what we want is we want light defenses. We want, honestly, unironically, evade might be useful. If you think about it, every turn that we use an evade for is a turn that we're regaining light. Our light restore is not actually... Our light restore isn't light restore, our light restore is just not spending light. That's so cursed. That's so cursed. I don't think I don't think anybody ever has had to do that. Okay, deck really quick for the rats, solely for the symbols. We could go back and get that, yeah. Like, the first time in recorded history, that's not even a good thing for me to do here. That's a misplay because I don't need the light restore just yet. That evade is technically a 1 light restore, chat. It is a 1 light restore, says Zio. Let me see, what did you... Okay. Okay. There we are. I'll put them down with Rodeo. Oh no, they can stay up there. Okay. What do you think will be meta in this challenge? Blockma when we get to them is probably going to be quite useful. Otherwise, I'm not too sure. Okay, that is unfortunate, but this... Okay, that's a restart. Why is the restart mod not working? I just noticed that. Where's my restart mod? I enabled that and it isn't working. What is... Localization manager. Oh. Why does it need localization manager? What? Strange. Okay, so Dirty Blow is effectively just a gut harvesting, but more efficient on our light. That is what I'm seeing there. Because it inflicts 2 bleed, which is what we want. Because 2 is only a -1 on our per turn light. See, because a Dirty Blow here, this is good. If we hit the Dirty Blow, 2, right there. There we are. Because now we can go for another Dirty Blow here. Inflict more bleed, and it doesn't cost us too much. See? And now, if we go for a gut harvesting here. See, because look at all the bleed damage we're getting off on them. This is so stupid. Wait, we might actually kill her. Our first kill, chat. We got a kill. At last. I think this kills us here. If they roll well, yeah, they rolled max roll on both. But we did it, chat. We did it. We finally actually got a kill. This is a good day. Okay. Dirty blow here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Light defense? Yeah, light defense. Okay. This has to be an evade. The evade failed. But we got more pages. Maybe. We maybe got more pages. If these guys even have pages that drop. Do they have pages that drop? Book of a Grade 9 Fixer. Yes. That is new stuff. It might actually help us in some way, shape, or form. I feel no shame about sniping here. Because it's really not sniping. Okay. What does this do? 43, but this is utterly useless. They're slash fatal too. That gives us nothing. Right. Are any of these any good? On Clash Win, restore 1 light. Actual light restore? Versus the stupid evades? Okay. Gain 1 haste, not worth it. Okay, there we are. We got 2 new pages. we got a single other page that we're going to be using, which is just marginally better than the light restore we were using prior. 1 more HP, but it's slash weak, which means it is worse for us to use. It is worse for us to use it. Okay, there we are. We go again. That is unfortunate, but let's just keep doing this and hope it works. And they rolled it. Okay, that's a restart. That's a restart. Yippee. I love... Honestly, I find challenges like this fun. I'm still enjoying myself despite the fact that we've been here for 40 minutes. Despite that, I am still enjoying myself. Oh, that's a restart. Right. It's slat weight. We're not going to talk about that. Okay. Okay, they're using the good thing here. We dirty blow them again, which is great. More damage for us. Let's go for a preparation against you. Okay, because then we take a little bit of slash damage, that's fine. So now we can go for gut harvesting without worry. Wow, that was not good. Stagger on you, that's great for my light. Because I can now go for another gut harvesting. No, yeah, another gut harvesting here. Do I want to go for a light defense? 1 to 5, 2 to 3? No, that's too consistently high. Okay. Next turn, if they use... It could have been a kill there. It could have been a kill. Okay, we didn't even clash one there. But they do die. Which is great. Okay, and now it is a light defense here. I cannot stress enough how important getting that little bit of light restore is. That little bit of light restore is unironically saving me here. Okay, dirty blow, lovely, lovely. Thank you. It didn't land. Okay. Preparation though, preparation is good, because this means we get our light restore. Lovely. Preparation again, more light restore. This is so stupid. Now we get a dirty blow off. Yes. Lovely. Oh, I don't like the stagger there, but that does mean... It means we get a turn's respite. We get a turn's respite. We can then use... We can actually use a gut harvesting when we get back. Yeah. This is good because that gives us some consistent winning. And now we run a dirty blow here again, I reckon. Lovely, lovely. And now we go for preparation again. We may get staggered here, but that's fine. We won it, so we get our light back. Okay. This is the point at which we do a light defense. Please no kill. Please no kill. Just do like the 1/ thing. Yes! Okay, that was ideal. That was ideal. We then go for a preparation. Okay. This is the point where they get staggered by anything, so that staggers, that's good, because now what we do is we then go for a dirty blow, which puts enough on them that if they go for the 2... What? On Clash... I'm an idiot. That applies on Clash when not on hit. We are living on the thinnest line possible here. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, it's on Clash one. Damage dealing status effects only? Currently, yes, that is it. Wow, we finally got a battle symbol. It's 2% chance. That doesn't even do anything. It doesn't even do anything. We can't deal stagger damage. That's not how this works. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing now. We know what we're doing. This is good. This is good. Things are working as planned. We can win this. This is the stupidest possible way to go about this, but we can do this. That light restore. I cannot tell you how important that light restore is to the challenge. What drove you to such a resolution? I thought it would be funny. This is not a preparation, because we already heal... No, this is a preparation, because preparation allows us to heal 1 light here. There we are. Look at that. Look at the damage we're getting off here. Look at the damage. This is now a dirty blow here. No, it's a light defense against you. I don't want to take that. Like, I'm fine with taking a little bit of damage, but there. Now, this is now a dirty blow against you. Lovely, they die next turn. They always die next turn. And now we go for a preparation against you. That's fine. That's fine. I would have preferred not to get staggered, but that's fine. Ideal. Lovely. Lovely. How long are we going to be doing this challenge? Well, hopefully to the very end of the game. So, you know, we might be here a while. Okay, let's go for that. We win the prep at least. That's good. Let's heal 1 more light so we can use a gut harvesting without worry next turn. Now here's the point where we do gut harvesting, because gut harvesting is not on Clash win, it's just on hit. Hope not in 1 sitting? God, no. I do not have nearly enough time to do this in 1 sitting. Ow. Oh, hold on. Okay, that's fine. So, there we are, prep. Lovely. Okay, there's my light back. Because now my light allows me to... Well, let's do another prep. Ah, that's not a clash win. Dirty Blow means they die if they use their two... Down to the line. Oh, wow. Okay, well, on the fin. Down to the very, very last moment there, but we did it. Now, Finn. Finn. Struggle is annoying. No, struggle doesn't matter. Struggle is only good because it allows him to clash, which is not something we care about. That's a restart. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. We are now onto Finn. This is... It has taken us a while, but we are now onto Finn. Dirty Blow? Dirty Blow is not consistent here. Nothing is consistent against Wallop. Wallop can either screw us over entirely or do nothing to us, and it is a massive gamble either way. Let's try this. Okay, good. We got the Clash Room, which means more. Let's get our light back here, even though there's a non-zero chance we don't win this. Okay, there we are. Lovely. Is this a glimpse at the Torment Nexus? Yes, this is a glimpse into the Torment Nexus. Okay, on hit. On hit. Lovely. More bleed damage. Do we go for Preparation of Ruin here, or do we go for a light defense? What is that? No, we don't take much damage from that. I'm fine just not attacking into that, because otherwise we have to deal with the stagger damage we potentially take there, and I don't want to deal with that. Dirty Blow. Unless we min-rolled the Dirty Blow, that we were fine. 2 to 3 versus my... I'm fine taking that damage. Okay, we go for a preparation here, I think, even though it's not guaranteed to win. That's annoying, we don't get the light back, but we don't take damage. That's the important part. We go for a gut... I think we'll go for gut harvesting here. And then we go for a preparation next time. I don't think I've ever seen Finn not slot an attack. Hitherto unseen interactions. I would like to get my preparation off, thank you. I've never seen that before. That is absurd. Okay, the Dirty Blow here stack. Does the Dirty Blow here stack? Let's go for a preparation, because then we get... Oh. That might just be death. If he rolls... No, he can't kill us there. He can deal a lot of damage, but he can't kill us. Believe in the heart of the cards. Believe in the heart of the cards. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. I have another preparation. Finn killed me there. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Finn is considerably easier. Finn is considerably easier. The problem is just he has more health. How are we gonna do... This is a whole new experience, frankly. I don't think anyone has ever seen a Finn fight go on for this long. Even rework mods, I don't think Finn fights go on for this long. Does Finn actually give us any passives? I mean, I'd hope he'd give us some passives. Dirty blow. How did we lose that? We managed to mineral both. Okay, that's a preparation. Okay. Don't plan to stream multiplayer again later? Yeah, no, I do plan on streaming multiplayer again at some point. We just take that hit. That is so awful for us, but there's nothing I can do about it. Because I can't clash with the start. Also, yeah, 502 protection, that'll do a lot. Dumbass kid. How are you... Okay, this Finn is goated. We need to reset this one. We need to reset this one. That Finn is too goated. That Finn actually knows how to fight. Who has DM'd me? Why have I been pinged out there? Okay, so, gut harvesting. This Finn hopefully locks in less. The last Finn locked in too much. That screwed us over. Okay, lovely. Yeah, the Finn was self-aware there. Okay, good. I have to take that hit. Nothing I can do about that, I have to take that hit. I can't win against those block dice. There's just nothing I can do against those block dice. Okay. We do this to get the bleed off, and then we, yeah, take a little bit of stagger damage there, that's fine. I would like to get my preparation off here, more light. That was a stagger, okay, that is decent for us. Yeah, this is, if he uses a 2-dice attack here, come on, yes! Oh, never have I been so happy to see somebody use a 2-dice attack. And he's dead. Okay. There we are. Been down. That's... Okay. Now, how do we do this? Right. Let's see what Finn gives us. Is Finn's page any better? How much health does the abnormality here have? Abno fights might be awful. Or, like, let's see. When an ally... But, as a counterpoint, are those resistances any better? No. Enter the Book of Bloodbath. Yeah. So... How am I gonna do 30 health? This is so stupid. But pick an opposing character. What do you want me to do? List of passives. I don't care. Oh no. Oh no. How am I going to time that? Is that on a loop, or... Like, is it go 1, 2... Or, like, hold on, how does this loop work? I need to figure this out. Here we are! Okay, we got it again. How would this even work? Bleed damage. Bleed damage works. Yeah, there's my stagger back. There, we dealt 6 damage, chat! We only need to do that 5 times more. Okay. Okay, we didn't have it set up this time, so we have to just do this. Okay. When it's max light, he'll use it? Okay, I see. So then, we want to go for a dirty blow here. Ta-da. And now he does it? Yeah, okay, I see. No, this shouldn't be too hard then. This shouldn't be too hard. Can you use Hockma Thorns? Buddy, we spent 50 minutes on Yun 2, Yun 1. We're a little bit away from Hokma. We're just a little away from Yun Hokma. We're not quite there yet, just yet. You might want to give us a little bit more time. It's going to be a long journey, chat. Okay. Dirty blow again, I reckon. Because I need that bleed for the 3 proc. Yeah, there we are. Because then that allows me to do... Honestly, preparation is the best thing to do here. Just to keep my light economy alive. What's the challenge rules? Enemy takes no damage. The goal is to beat as many fights as possible. So, we can mark off. We did Yun 1 and 2. Yun 1 and 2 are completable. It is a question of if Yun 3 is now beatable. Rats were not beatable, so we had to skip them. So the goal is to try and, well, I mean, just, here's the entire sheet. Have I spelled Impuritas wrong? Could have sworn this is how you spell Impuritas. Yeah, the goal is to complete as many as possible. We skip there. Malkuth will be really useful for us, yeah. Malkuth will be really useful. Yeah. It's fine. I think we dirty blow there. Okay, great. There we are. Preparation. Lovely. Just a bit more, chat. We only need a little tiny amount more. Okay, that's annoying, but bearable. Light defense, so I can get my stagger up. Thank you. Gonna go bleed or burn in the end? I have no idea, frankly. I have no idea. I think Liu will be really useful once we get it. Once again, a little bit away. There we are. Okay, this should be death. Look at that. First time anyone has ever defeated that abnormality using bleed. But here we are. That's that. So, are any of these useful? Scars is really useful. Just... I mean, after 3 successful attacks on the same target, deal 3 to 10 bonus stagger damage. That is... quite useful. Is that quite useful? Once we get burn, that's really useful, and it's really useful for keeping fights locked down. But it might go against our bleed deck at the moment, is the issue here. Currently, this is really useful, especially because we're / weak. Finally! Another librarian! Thank God. Is a Yun Fixer actually stronger? At the moment, yeah. Although this means we can. No. Let's just go. Let's load the same thing. At last, we've just doubled our damage output. If you think about it, we've just doubled our damage output, which is great because we're about to get our shit kicked in. Oh no, hold on. We're on dice parity now. We're on dice parity. Look at this. We now have the ability to play the game. Isn't it amazing? Really, I should have clashed with them with 1. And then... Oh, that was not the thing I meant to do there. Oh well. How does bleed tick down again? Subtract a third every time the character rolls a defensive die. I think it is better to split out the stack then. I think it is genuinely better to split out the stack. Because then that way it means they all take 2 damage on every attack they do rather than just... Yeah. Okay, oh no, we got both. Dirty blow, got half. Look at all the damage we're doing. Look at all the damage we're doing. Let's go for a prep on you so we can get our light back up. And it got harvest. No. Go for a prep on you. we are. Try Elena. Once again, little bit. Just ever so slightly out of the realm of possibility at the moment. Ever so slightly out of the realm of possibility. Let's take them. Okay. Okay, stagger on you, that's good. More light restore. I reckon you go for a gut harvesting there, whereas I go for a... I go for a dirty blow there? No, I go for a light defense. That doesn't even work. I'm an idiot. I don't even have the speed to redirect that. What am I doing? Preparation there. Oh, I see. You stay still. Got harvesting on you. Lead. Can we ruin a hitless in some ungodly way? As in, without me taking damage. That would be a... interesting idea. I'll keep that on the back burner. Wow, that went abysmally for us. The problem here is any of the damage we take is damage we can't undo. Because we're going to have to do another fight after this one, is the issue here. Do you ask how this will work? And this all the 500 protection, stagger protection? Yeah. That's how. It's an elegant solution. Ow. Okay, this is not going well. Okay, there's that bleed. If they use a 2 thing here, they just die next turn. And they did. Okay, that means we picked it wrong. Because we could have gone on either. Does mean that they're close to death, though. Dirty blow on you. Preparation means I get my light back. He just takes no damage anymore. He just takes no damage. That's fine. I'm fine with Roland taking no damage, actually. I think that's pretty good for me. Honestly, unironically, that's just going for me. I don't care. Like, I actually just don't care. That is, I think, the mentality to take here. Because, like, what? They only deal slash damage. What are they going to do? Slash damage to the guy who takes no slash damage? Okay, now we go for a gut harvesting into a light... no, we can't do a light defense steal. I mean, we can just do another... no, let's just leave that. I wish I hadn't left that now. Although... No, this is good. This is good. Because we just do this, and we can get a gut harvesting in over the top. So we do a preparation here. Oh, wait, what? The gut harvesting steals that? Huh. Strange. Now is the point we just steal this. They die. There we go. Okay. Right. Act 1. Now we need to do Act 2. Yeah. I don't know how we do this. I don't know how we do this. Better play is probably the answer. But, because this is really problematic for us. Okay, let's take that with a preparation, and you can go in on them with another preparation. That's fine, more damage. Damage is damage. This is important. Oh, do you just die here? They might just die here. That would be unfortunate. There was nothing I could do there. Technically, we could snipe them. Do they give us anything once we kill them? Like, commandeering is a good clashing page, but it doesn't deal any damage is the issue. That's the problem here. It deals no damage whatsoever. Also, that was as bad as it could be. We get staggered there. That's fine, because once again, we have this, which is so stupid. I just don't take slash damage. Wait, they all do slash damage. I don't take slash damage. That's just not something I take. Like, the pierce damage will kill me, but the slash damage won't. Which means I just have to prioritize their pierce damage. Like, they'll stagger me, sure, but it's only the pierce damage I have to care about. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it. See? Just so stupid. There's no way I can hit that. That on you. Okay, the deflector's annoying, but once again, the strategy we have is to just not die. I wish I had used... would my evade have worked there? Probably not. Okay, and then they kill me. That's fine. That's fine. That's the, that's the strat. We just have to do it better. And get through the first thing again. Okay, if we play the first thing here smarter, this might be doable. I'm going to take the quick chance to say, if you have been enjoying, please do consider liking, subscribing, joining the Discord, because that'll mean you get to catch up on all the torture I do later, as well as, you know, being notified whenever there's other streams, being able to see what other stuff I come out with. Usually it's Torment Nexus stuff. I very rarely do stuff that doesn't put me squarely in the Torment Nexus, but, you know, there's always changes, sometimes, not usually, but, you know. Is you really feel the bleed? Cruelty? If we can get it, yeah. Yeah, lovely. More bleed damage. We just need to immediately get the tanking page here, I reckon. We need Scars just immediately, because Scars then allows Roland to take any damage that we're not confident in. Because, you know, he can just tank it. Which is good. That's something we need to build around. That is the correct way to play this. Not the way we've been playing it currently. Beat Doom Eternal without killing anyone? Is that possible? Can you beat Doom Eternal without killing anyone? That feels wrong if you can. That seems like the sort of thing that should have been balanced out of the game. So I'd probably get emotion level up there. Joining the Discord allows you to download mods. Yeah, you can banish yourself to the Torment Nexus too. I did not finish Unbeatable. No, I'm yet to finish Unbeatable. I probably should. I hear there's been a bunch of fixes to most of the instability stuff. Because it was just the mod was quite... Not mod, the game was quite janky. Which was why I didn't play much more of it. Wow, we are just getting the worst speed rolls known to man. probably complete the game like that, but there probably is something to stop it. Yeah. I would assume Doom, of all games, would have something to stop you doing a pacifist run. But it does sort of run entirely contrary to the idea of it. W. That staggers. That's a problem. We want to go there. I do still need to do fraud at some point. Hey, it's the one librarian guy. How's it going? It's good. It's going good. I am back in the Torment Nexus again. Why can I not get any light? Okay, you're just not going to do anything this turn because I can't get any light. Ow. Things were going so well too, and then suddenly these guys woke up, started acting sentient. Roland cannot roll higher than 1. What's to beat the challenge as far as can we back the rats in Yun 1 to defeat them with our newest... Why would we defeat Yun 1 again? We defeated them legitimately. I don't want to go back there. Fine. Why can I not roll higher than a 1? Why can I not roll higher than a 1? Does the game just... Does it not exist? Does a speed value higher than 1 not exist? And now he max rolls. Just to spite me. Okay, thank you. Thank you, game. No. That's fine. I'm not torturing myself enough. Unironic reset. Unironic reset angle. Because Roland just decided he couldn't roll higher than a 1. Okay. Fine. Roland is washed, yeah. They grew sentient too. They started attacking the person I couldn't redirect. I don't know how they did that. It was like the enemies realized how to play. Genuinely never seen that happen before. Okay. I can't redirect them again. Please, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. You can't make me go back. Come on. Please. Please, stop min-rolling. Stop min-rolling. Okay. There we are. It's listening, yeah. The AI locked in, actually. That's what's happening here. See, you guys all thought this was a challenge run of me trying to beat it without directly dealing damage. No, this is Ruina, but the AI knows how to play too now. That's what's going on here. That's the real gimmick. Got harvesting on you, got harvesting on you. How did you... Stop min-rolling it! They actually somehow... Okay. No, that's fine, actually. That's fine. I didn't want to play. Actually, no, that's alright. I'll just uninstall the game. No, you're right. You're right. That was just a... They max-rolled it again. And I didn't win either of those. And why did they not die to bleed? I think the game just actually hates me. At this point, there's no other way to explain it other than the game just hates me. Do they know how to RNG manipulate? It's feeling like it at this point. That was a max roll and a min roll back to back. Okay. I need to clash with this if I want to clash with it. Let's go for Dirty Blow. And then Dirty Blow on you. Actually, I probably should use the chance to do the other one whilst I still have emotion to use my more expensive things. Oh no, we actually, that was clever. Because it meant we saved the emotion level up, so now we can use it now. There. It's quite... It worked out quite nicely. For fuck's sake. If you need it, everyone fine with using the min-max mod your favor, because in all honesty, I don't think across my 6 days of playtime total on Ruina, I've never hit a single damn max roll. That is very unfortunate. Across my amount of time, how much is that? That's just 24. 11 days. Interesting. Well, nearly 12. Gut harvesting, please when. Stop min rolling. Stop min rolling. Please, for the love of God, stop min rolling. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to stop min rolling. It's really, it can't be this hard. It just can't be this hard. Why did you both max roll? The game is actually just listening to me at this point. There's no other option. The game must just be listening to me at this point. That is it. That is the only possible way to explain everything that has been happening. And I can't redirect again. Okay. Do I at least have a preparation on you? Great. Amazing. They die next turn. They just die next turn. That's it. They die next turn. Preparation on you. Perfect. Preparation on you. Amazing. Evade. A little bit of stagger back. I will take it. Dirty blow, I guess, and then we leave you. Hold on. Because now they don't die just yet. Hold on. How did you max roll that? Like, in what world do you max roll that? And now they can't die because they don't have any... I'm gonna lose it. I'm actually just gonna lose it. I'm just gonna go mad. There we are. Okay. One more attempt at this and I'm calling it a day after that because I'm losing my mind. Okay, so. This is a dirty blow. This is also a dirty blow. We want to spread out the damage. We can't really single target things, because if we single target things, the damage we deal goes down because they actually start losing the stacks. If you think about it, 2 stacks is a consistently, like, maintainable damage on one of these guys. Whereas as soon as it goes down, that's it. No more. We don't get any more. I want to take that from you, because there's a decent chance I at least win one of them. And I'm just going to leave that one alone. Of course you max roll. Min roll. Okay. Fine. That's fine. No, I'm used to not playing the game by now, actually. No, I didn't want to play the game. I just didn't want to play the game. No, you're right there. Okay. Let's go for gut harvesting on you, because then that way at least they get bleed for next turn. Okay. And that's another max roll. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't want to play the game. I just didn't want to play the game. No, you were right. I just didn't. I just didn't want to play it. No, that's totally reasonable. I actually, no, you were right. I didn't want it. You should have rolled a 7 there. That was right. Okay. Fucking lose my mind. I've lost my mind. It's gone. It's gone. Yeah, fuck this. No, I need to give it one more try. Okay, chat. Do we use Max-Min or no? Because the challenge, like, it will become far too easy if we use Max-Min, is the problem. Are we having fun? The game hates me in particular. The game has become sentient and it is using its sentience to torture me. Not yet, yeah, no, I don't think not yet. I think not yet, yeah. I just keep min rolling, and there's nothing I can do. 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 Maybe just bleed stacking on Yun? Yeah, maybe we do just target Yun. Maybe that's the strat. I just can't win clashes. Clashing just doesn't work anymore. Are you sure you didn't change roll values? Are you sure you didn't change roll values? Because it's really feeling like you changed roll values at this point, Zio. That was 2 min rolls in a row. Maybe use min-max like with a solo challenge? That's fair. I think using min-max like the solo challenge is a reasonable way to go about it. Can send you the entire code. No, that's alright. I'm just making light-hearted commentary to try and distract myself from the torture. Stop min rolling. Stop min. How many times? How many times? Can somebody actually go and count? How many times have I min rolled? I'm genuinely curious at this point. How many times have I min rolled? Can't even redirect because I rolled a 1 there. Great. How do you... Okay. Yeah, this is actually a min-max challenge as well. Did I forget to mention the part where I installed min-max? Because yeah, no, that's a pretty important part of the mod. There we are. Getting your pedals lock on Yan right now? Yeah. Yeah, I really am. And I can't redirect that, so they just take a bunch of damage, and there's nothing I can do about that, because the game hates me! Ha ha! Never done that before. Okay, we're gonna start using min-max like we did in the other challenge, because fuck this. Do I have max-min on? It's like A, I think. Because we did the first phase. We've already done the first phase. At the moment, this is just stupid RNG that we're not winning. I do not have it installed currently. Good to know. Okay, you just don't get to attack this turn, that's fine. That's the wrong one to go again. Thank you for joining, Divination System. Welcome to Library. Members, spam them with lunacy. Meanwhile, I get to go back to the Torment Nexus. Yippee. I'm seeing a complete and utter lack of any other members. That is... Huh. Interesting. Back up some stuff. Welcome back then. The next time somebody says there's no econ in the early game, remind them that preparation exists. Remind them that preparation is in fact an econ page that exists in the game. It is something anyone can use at any time. Is it a good econ page? No. But it's an econ page, which is all that matters, because it allows you to actually maintain your economy. That's not what I want to go against. There's no way I win against that, so I just take the hit. No, I just take that hit, which means... Yeah, okay. No, fuck me. Okay, max roll. Gee, whoa. Thank you for the donation, Divination System. Yeah, thank you very much. It does genuinely mean a lot. It does also help the psyche when things like this are going on. How did I min roll that again? I just want to stop min rolling. That's all I want. But yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. No, that's fine. Just max roll twice again. Yes, lunacy. Members and new members. Lunacy spam. Come on. Come on, everyone, go. I can't believe this. Why is this just... They're just not doing anything. How on earth did that succeed twice? Okay. For fuck's sake. I just want to win a clash, actually. I just want to win a clash. How much pain will the Zwei be? Not. I don't want to think about him. I just don't want to think about him right now. Okay. And you just can't do anything. You just don't have anything for it. Great. If that Dirty Blow had lost there, I was just gonna go mad. They're far too low HP to do anything anyway. Like, they do just flat out die here. That is it. That is it is game over for them. Do not pass go, do not collect 200, etc, etc. And I can't redirect that, which means they just explode. Ha 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 ha. Right. We're getting min-max so we can skip back over the first phase because, as always, RNG hates me. Where is it? Is it this? Me-max you, man, yeah. Great mod name. It does what it says on the tin, really. Me-max you, man. Yeah. Thinking about Wedge Office? You might want to stop thinking about Wedge Office. Okay, we've done the first phase. We can skip back over the first phase. Well, skip. We can just make RNG more consistent for us on the first phase. Because now we can go for that on you. It doesn't even really help us that much, because the thing is, we don't get any extra damage. It is purely to make our rolls more consistent. Like, that's it. That's all it does. Okay. There we are. The problem we're running into here is the fact that there's not really enough stuff we have access to really cope with the challenge at the moment. Because there's no build. There's no different build. This is it. These are the only ways we can deal damage. And we're going to have to cope with them until we get more. That is it. Yeah, this is all we get. Oh. Gut harvesting against you, so we at least get some damage in. Dirty blow against you, lovely. We can steal the clash off of that, and then we go for gut harvesting on you, because then they at least take more next time. I got to hold down maximum. Okay, and then we steal that away with you. Okay, this should kill both, in theory. I'm curious, what scene is it? I am curious. I won't skip over it next time so we can actually see. Lovely, that's them dead. Is it right if you ask some question about strats you might use later on? Yeah, sure, go ahead. It gives us something to talk about other than just watching the infinite number of attempts here. I like that. Great. Okay, no more Maxman because now we're in a phase that we haven't beaten yet. Lovely. Wow, they really just... okay. Maybe let's just target Yundown. Actually, let's just target Yundown. He seems to be the biggest issue here. I just don't get targeted again. No, that's fine. I didn't want to get targeted anyway, actually. That would have been too useful. And I couldn't even win that clash. Which means I get staggered here now, yeah! The game loves me! Yay! Woo, 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 woo! The game loves me. Yippee! Are you having fun? I would be if I was actually getting what I should be statistically. But it seems like the game is specifically targeted to fuck me over. That's the current experience I'm having. So, no, I don't think saying I'm having fun at the moment would be appropriate for the situation. The Flora History Cactus Strat be useful here? Is it going to be terrible until you beat the realization? No, it should be pretty good. Cactus Strat should be pretty good. We don't do that, we do this, yeah. Go, 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 go. Stream because you enjoy streaming, I do enjoy streaming because you missed a stream, incredible. Let's do that there. That would have been useful a time ago, but here we are. Man, I'd love to get my light back, and you know, we should have won by now. We just keep min-rolling everything under the sun. So yes, anybody have anything nice planned for later? Because I am off to the theatre, I believe. Can't quite remember what I'm going to see. I should remember. Death on the Nile, that's it. Death on the Nile is what I'm going to see, and I'm looking forward to it, honestly. Death on the Nile is, in my opinion, one of Agatha Christie's bests. Also, wow, just fuck me, okay, no. That's a reset. What do you think Yun's key page and cards will bring to the table? No idea. I'm afraid to tell you I do not have them memorized. One times I feel like, well, 5 times because how often they roll that range on the enemy side. Yeah, I've not seen him low roll that once. Sleep Ratifier patches the mod for a thing that'll come up in the future? Okay, cool. Catch on TTRPGs and waiting one to come off for break. Ah, nice. The extra dodge value might be nice. Yes, but Yun's Hunch isn't really a consistently viable strat until later. Like, far later. Hey, Limbus coin... Library of Ruina's dice system. Always Library of Ruina's dice system. Limbus's coin system is awful. I could talk for a very long time about the problems behind Limbus's dice system. The reason why the Limbus's dice system is so bad is because it turns every single clash into an all or nothing. There is no nuance to things. You can't win one, lose another. It is either you win or the enemy wins. Which means that as a result, you end up with stuff like unbreakable coins because there's no interplay to it. There's no... maybe a really strong first coin, but really weak second, or stuff like that that makes you need to think about how to defend against things, or do multiple things at the same time. It's just, there's nothing there. Which is the reason why every day of the week I would take Ruina's dice system. What does the challenge entail? We cannot deal damage directly. Basically, they have 500 stagger, 500 normal protection. We cannot deal damage normally. We may only do it through status effects and Abno pages. It also simplifies the skills to a single damage type or defense type. Yeah, there's quite a bit that it removes. Poor whole damage, look at that. Okay, and now I'm no longer able to continue making my rolls consistent. I'm back at the mercy of RNG. I love being at the mercy of RNG. It's my favorite way to be. Let's target you. That's a clash dependent thing. Are you going first? Yeah, can I not? Does that will always steal it? Oh, okay. Well then, no, I want you to go against that. Think you're doing any general receptions? Eventually, maybe. Stop! Why do they only roll that high? They physically... I feel like they're incapable of min-rolling. It just doesn't happen. I've just never seen them do it. That's another... I feel like I min-roll 20 times more than they do. And there's just nothing I can do here. There's just nothing I can do. So Roland is just dead. Unless, like, that locks in. No. Okay. Actually, let's just focus down anyone at this point. Actually, just anyone. Status only? Effectively, yeah. No, let's just do this. Oh wow, no, that's fine, that's fine. Again, why is Roland unkillable from slashes? Takes 2 to 5 less damage from slash attacks. That's what's helping us there. How did we not win? This game just hates me. This game just hates me. There's nothing I can do. The game just hates me. Hates me. That's all. The game just hates me. You just get hit by that and die. There's nothing I can really do about that. No, that's fine. I didn't want to win that one anyway. Okay, that's good. Coops, are you okay? That's a loaded question. I hate you. I actually... Min... I'm actually losing my mind. The amount of minerals I'm getting. Nobody should get this many minerals. There's just... How do I get this many minerals? What am I using this? Custom made by Zeal. If you join the Discord and ask, you should be able to get it. Plus they max roll that. And then he dies. There's just nothing I can do about it either. There's just nothing I can do. Yeah. No. That's fine. This is all above board. I'm sure this is all proceeding as normal. Everything as normal. I am certain. Yeah, fuck this. Bye-bye. I will be back tomorrow for more of the exact same. If you did enjoy, please do consider joining the Discord, subscribing, liking, etc., etc., and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye for now.